Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter expressions and properties. The lessons we're going to cover today are evaluate nonlinear expressions, identify terms and conditions, properties of addition and multiplication, and distributive property. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, so here I'm on grade 7 math. The chapter we are on right now is expressions and properties. So let's just start with the lesson. That is evaluate nonlinear expressions. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, the first one is evaluate the expression for t equals to, you have to evaluate it for t equals to, the expression you are given is t square, right? So just basically you have to replace the variable with the value. So you are given the value of t is 2. So you are given t equals 2, right? So just replace the t with 2. That would be 2 square, right? Because you are given t square. That means you need to do 2 times 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. So that means t square equals 4 when t equals 2. The correct option is 4. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, evaluate the expression for p equals 4. The expression is p square, right? So you are given p square, right? So replace the p with the value, that means that is then 4 square, right? You have to evaluate 4 square, that means you need to do 4 times 4 and 4 times 4 is, yes, 16. It is the correct option is 16. The correct option is 16, right? Evaluate the expression for h equals 3. So simply replace the h with a value. That would be then 3 square. So 3 square equals, yes, 3 square is 9. The correct option is 9. Evaluate the expression for d equals 3 and the expression is 2d square, right? So you have to evaluate 2d square. So simply replace the d with a value that would be 2 and d is 3. 3 square it is, right? First you have to evaluate 3 square. You have to do 3 times 3 and 3 times 3 is 9. Then you have to do 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is 18. So the correct option is 18. Option number 2 is the correct option. 18 it is. Evaluate the expression for x equals 1. So when you replace x equals 1, which is the correct option? When x equals 1, that would be 7 times 1 is 7. The correct option is 7 it is, right? The correct option is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate the expression for b equals 2. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 12 it is, right? Because b square is 4. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 3 is 12. The correct option is 12. Yes, 8 it is option number 2 is the correct option. Evaluate the expression for t equals 2. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is t square equals 4. The correct option is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate the expression for p equals 0. So which is the correct option? That is 0 because 13 times 0 is 0. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is that is identify terms and coefficients. Let's just start with the next lesson. Look at the following expression 4 minus 2u square. How many terms are there? So there are two terms, right? The things that are connected with a positive and a negative sign, they are the terms. A monomial is a number, a variable, or product of numbers and variables. Terms are monomials that are added together to form a polynomial. Addition of a negative term is often written as subtraction. Got it? So there are two terms. One of them is 4 and the other one is negative 2u square. They both are the terms. Got it? Now let's just start with the practice questions. Look at the following expression. What is the coefficient of k? So which is the correct option? You have to find the coefficient of k. Coefficient is the number that is written with the variable, right? So k is the variable and the number written with k is 5. That means the coefficient of k is 5. Got it? The coefficient of k is 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, look at the following expression. How many terms are there? So which is the correct option? U, then negative 3 cube and then negative 3 square. They are the three different terms. So the correct option is 3 because they are three terms. Look at the following expression. Which of the following are terms in the expression? Select all that apply. So which is the correct option? The correct option is M is a term, right? 2 plus M is are two terms. So the correct option is M. Look at the following expression. Which of the following are terms in the expression in this expression? So which is the correct option? That is negative m square. Negative m square is the term here, right? Look at the following expression. 5 plus s. Which of the following are terms in this expression? So which is the correct option? That is 5 and s, right? They both are the terms. Look at the following expression. 4r minus 4 s cube. Which of the following are terms in this expression? So which is the correct option? That is 4r minus 4 s cube. They are the terms. Got it? Look at the following expression. 4 plus 2d plus 3d square. How many terms are there? So which is the correct option? Yes, there are three terms. The correct option is 3. Look at the following expression. 4t plus u plus 2u. Which of the following are expressions in the are terms in the expression? So which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. Oh yes, 2v is the term. Sorry. Look at the following expression. Which of the following are terms in the expression? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 and option number 1 is the correct option. Look at the following expression. How many terms are there? 2j minus 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is there are two terms. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is the next lesson is properties of addition and multiplication. So let's just see what are the different properties of addition and multiplication. So let's just start with the first example. Which property of addition is shown? 6 plus 7 plus 8 and 6 plus 7 plus 8. Basically, on the both sides, the numbers are exactly same, right? Just order of addition is different. How? You always evaluate the brackets first, right? So on this side, you have to do 6 plus 7 first. But on this side, you have to evaluate 7 plus 8 first. Then you have to add the sum plus 8 and then you have to add the sum plus 8, right? So that when you have the expression like this on the both sides, the numbers are exactly same, just the order of addition is different. That means that is the associative property because three of the numbers are involved. That would be associative property, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Which property of addition is shown? 2 plus 7 equals 7 plus 2. You have two numbers, 2 plus 7 and 7 plus 2. So you have same number on both sides, right? That means you have to, when you have the expression like this, you have two numbers, they are adding on both sides. That is the commutative property, right? Two numbers with two numbers that is commutative and with three that is associative. Which property of addition is shown? So which is the correct option? So both sides the numbers are exactly same, just the order of addition is different, right? So that means that is the commutative property, sorry, associative. When three of the numbers are involved, that is always the commutative property. Got it? So the correct option is commutative it is. Which property of addition is shown? 5 plus 1 plus 8 and then 5 plus 1 plus 8. So which is the correct option? On the both sides the numbers are exactly same, right? Just the order of addition is different, right? So that is the associative property. When three of the numbers are involved, the properties are always the that is known as the associative property. Got it? Which property of multiplication is shown? So addition and multiplication have exactly same properties, right? Like for this one you have to do 3 times 2 times 1. On the other side you have exactly the same numbers, just the order of addition is different, right? You have to evaluate 3 times 2 first, and on the other side, you have to evaluate 2 times 1 first, right? So that is the commutative property. When two of the numbers are involved, that is the commutative property. That is the commutative associative property because three of the numbers are involved, so that would be associative property. Which property of addition is shown? 6 plus 7 plus 2 and 6 plus 7 plus 2. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is associative property, right? When you have three numbers involved on the both sides, that is the associative property. Which property of addition is shown? 9 plus 7 equals 7 plus 9. So which is the correct option? That is the, yes, commutative property, because two of the numbers are involved. So commutative property it is. Which property of addition is shown? So which is the correct option? Yes, associative property it is. The correct option is associative. That is the associative property, right? Because on the both sides you have three numbers are involved. Just order of addition is different, so that would be associative property. Yes, that is the commutative property, right? Which property of multiplication is shown? So which is the correct option? That is the associative property, right? Because three of the numbers are involved, just the addition order of addition is different, so that would be associative property. Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? That is the commutative property, right? Because on the both sides the numbers are exactly same, so that is the Commutative property. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is the commutative property. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is the next lesson is distributive property. That is very important property. Let's just start with the first example, that is 4 times 3z plus 2. So basically the distributive property is, you can see here, 4 is multiplying to 3z plus 2. Here you have the addition sign. You have to evaluate like this: 4 times 3z, then you have the plus sign. Then you have to do 4 times 2. That is 4 times 3 is 12z, and 4 times 2 is 8. So that's how you evaluate using distributive property. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Let's see. Okay, simplify the expression 3 times 3 plus 2s. So you have to evaluate exactly the same way like I just did. So you have to do 3 times 3 first. You have the addition sign. Now you have to do 3 times 2s. So 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 2 is 6. As the correct option is 9 plus 6 as option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Simplify the expression. So which is the correct option? You have to do 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 7 is 28. That is 4 plus 28. B, option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, simplify the expression. So which is the correct option? That is 12z plus 8, option number 2 is the correct option. Simplify the expression. So which is the correct option? That is 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. K plus 10, option number 2 is the correct option. Yes, the correct option is that is 3 plus 16W. Option number, sorry, 18W. 3 times 6 is 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. Simplify the expression. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1. 5 plus 20m is the correct option. Simplify the expression 4 times 1 plus 9f. So, which is the correct option? That is option number. Yes, 2 is the correct option. 4 plus 36f. Simplify the expression 10z plus 1 times 6. So, which is the correct option? Very good. That's option number 1 is the correct option. Simplify the expression 2 times 8r plus 4 times 2, which is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Simplify the expression. So, which is the correct option? That is option number. Yes, 2 is the correct option. 10 plus 30x is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we're working on is expressions and properties. The lessons we have covered today are evaluate nonlinear expressions, identify terms and coefficients, properties of addition and multiplication, and distributive property. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session. Hmm. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. That's all for today. If you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.